Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What it is, Hope? Oh, what's up? Summer got toe girl, okay. Look at y'all. The way her bob was slinging left and right, like when I tell y'all, Jela literally knocked this whole head off her shoulders. My girl just, she girl. It was over before it started, child. But what's good? What's up, MessyMya? It's your girl, MessyMya, and I am back again with another video. So today, we are going to be getting into this filler ass episode because, baby, that's really what it was. It was a filler. So this is not going to be a long review, but we got a few things to get into. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the episode starts and Jela and Summer are still going at it as we speak, child. This is the loudest I've ever heard Jela yell. This, I'm not gonna lie. No. I lied. The last time I heard Jela get this loud was with Gretchen, when Gretchen was nigga this and nigga that and nigga that and nigga this, baby. Okay, that is because y'all know Jela was wilding that night, child. But I ain't heard Jela get loud like that ever since. And Jela was loud, child. I think that Summer struck a nerve. I'm not even going to lie. Even though I feel like Jela was definitely eating Summer down, reading her down to the ground, okay? Not gonna lie. I feel like Summer struck a nerve because she was so quick to she was so quick to snap. Like, at the reunion, when she got her tooth pulled out and the girls was tag teaming her and attempting to jump her, she wasn't even that mad then. She wasn't even that loud then, baby. She was, girl, Summer said one thing. This hoe lost her goddamn mind. I ain't mad at it though, because when you, first of all, Summer started with her, and it was unprovoked because Summer really did not have to say shit to Jela. It was honestly random. You and Jela don't even talk like that. So what? She don't talk to you. And like, girl, but I feel like I said, not mad because, again, Summer started with Jela, and I feel like when you're arguing with a bitch like Summer, I feel like you gotta like low-key stoop down to that and get childish and get loud, because Summer, if you let her, girl, she will speak over you. She will out-talk you. Girl, this is the first time Summer to argue with somebody and she done got quiet in the middle of the argument. And don't get me wrong, Summer was still popping her shit, but Jela was hushing her up in a few moments of this argument. It's like at this point, I don't even know why y'all take the bait when it comes to Summer. Because one thing Summer is going to do, baby, Summer, and I'm not going to lie, it's Summer, for Summer to have never been on reality TV before, and for Summer to, this her first time being on TV, she understands television very well. Like, she knows if she stays in situations and if she stays in drama, that's why they didn't send her home. That's why they're not going to send her home. Regardless of how many times they threaten to send her home, they're not going to send that bitch home. They're not going to send her home. They're not, and they're not going to get rid of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she was on Baddies Africa. That's why they brought her back for the auditions, because she knows what she's doing, and y'all take the bait every single time. Okay, like I said, she was eating Summer up, but it was at one point in the argument where Summer had me weak. Jayla was like, no. She was like talking off to the side. She was like, nah, because she didn't even get to know me. Da. And then Summer, this whole talk about some, I know that broomstick. Talk about some, I know that broomstick. Like, Summer, leave this lady alone. Not too much on Jela, okay? Not too much on Jela. So anyways, girl, so the problem is that Jela has a broomstick up her ass. Let Summer tell it. She's stuck up. She keeps to herself. She's standoffish. This is the problem that the new girls are talking amongst themselves. And this is the problem that they apparently have with Jela, okay? And my thing is, it's like, with even Big Lex, and we're gonna get on that later, like, you pretty much came onto the show confronting Jela about how she did too much last season, which me personally, I feel like, yes, with the Biggie thing, Jela did do a lot. Called her out for that too. But I don't care. With the Gretchen thing, I feel like enough wasn't done. I feel like she didn't do enough. Okay, in my opinion. But you came onto the show, inserted yourself into her business from last season, told her that she was doing too much, but now you're on this episode complaining about how she's too standoffish, right? Y'all hoes don't, y'all need to make up y'all minds. Does she do too much or is she standoffish? Which one? Okay? Girl, please. Child. So like I said, Big Lex, at the beginning of the season, she called out Jela for doing too much. Now we have Summer calling out Jela for not doing enough. I'm just like, my girl just cannot win. Okay? So Summer started... She started provoking her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was random. They were talking about something positive. Like, who do you feel like you've grown closer to in the house? They were talking about something positive, and here goes Summer provoking this lady. Honestly, this argument was pointless. It was irrelevant. It was just loud, and it was just a lot going on. But, we finally get to the end of the argument. They get off the hayride, and Natalie, she reveals that at their little hosting that night, they are going to be going in the boxing ring, and she makes it be known that, Jela and Summer gonna get in the paint. And Natalie also announces that whoever goes home, whoever loses is gonna go home. And I'm just like, girl, stop lying, ho. Y'all is not gonna send Summer home next. Anyways, so like I said, I don't believe this for a second. They're not gonna send Summer home, and we all know Summer cannot whoop Jela in and out the ring. Okay, girl. So Big Lex is on the bus talking about Jela. Oh my gosh, Big Lex, girl. So basically, again, I don't even remember what she said. I really should have wrote it down, but she was talking about Jela. I'm just like, girl, like, you were just on the hayride with her. If you really have so much to say about her, because honestly, not all the new girls, but the new girls were on the Sprinter heading back after the hayride, popping shit about Jela, complaining about Jela this, Jela that, right? Girl, you were just on the hayride with Jela ho. Why you ain't say nothing? Girl? And you could tell Big Lex kind of wanted to say something, and you could tell that Big Lex was getting irritated with Jela as Jela was yelling at Summer, because she was cutting her eyes at Jela, girl, the whole argument. But you ain't say nothing. But as soon as y'all get on the hayride, you're popping that shit. Why you ain't say it on the hayride? You might as well, shit, Summer already done said something. She already took that opportunity unprovoked to come at Jela. Girl, you should have just said what you had to say. Girl, please. But I will not deny one thing that Big Lex said. Big Lex basically said that Jela was way more hype with Summer than she was with Big Lex. But, Jela still had energy towards Big Lex too. But, she was way more hype with Summer. Now, I don't know if Summer done caught my girl on the wrong day. If she was already mad that she got put up for eliminations with some new girls. I don't know what it was, but girl, Jela went in on Summer, like yelling, screaming, all that, child. But like I said, I won't deny that. However, I'm just like, Big Lex, girl, like, you have no real issue with Jela. You got no real issue with her. Child, you just hopping on the bandwagon. And honestly, I feel like she was doing that to be a pick-me because she knew the fans didn't like Jela like that. Because, like I said, Big Lex has no real issue with Jela. You don't got no real issue with her. So the girls head back to the house. They get ready to go to the club. They go to the club. Summer is hype about the boxing. It's so funny because it's like, I don't know if like Summer is Delulu or if Summer really be thinking that she... It's funny though, I'm not gonna lie, it's good TV. Summer is a character. She is a character. She really is. That I cannot deny. She is very funny and she is a character, girl. Because the girls were on the bus hyping this girl up knowing she wasn't gonna win. But you know what? I love the support. Sometimes I can get the Lulu behind my bitches too. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Summer is just ready for this boxing match. She's like, I'm finna send this hoe home. I'm finna beat her. I'm finna do her. I'm finna do this hoe in. All that, girl. All that. And then they recap the whole hayride, Summer versus Jela argument again, girl, next. We don't need no recaps, child. Okay, and Summer and Jela, they get there, they turn up, and then these two finally get in the ring and face off. When I tell you Summer pissed me off immediately, it was over before it even started. Like, as soon as they stepped in, and Summer, and you can tell Summer was just happy to be there, like, she just, girl, okay, so they get in the ring, they start squaring up, Summer smiling, girl, smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, Summer, she finna tear your ass up. So, Summer swings first, they start, squaring up, swinging, whatever. Girl, as soon as Summer swings, she gets to putting her head down. Why is her head down? You have on a helmet. Like, you have on a helmet. Y'all bitches need to learn how to bob and weave. You got on a helmet, bob and weave, duck it, but why is your head down? Why is your head down? Like, come on. Like, it just don't make no sense. Ain't no way you was on a bus bragging about how you was gonna send this hoe home and how you was gonna win a fight. And as soon as you swing, you put your head down. Girl, get your head up. Oh my gosh. I can't stand when they do that. Ugh. Anyways, so what else, girl? Like I said, Summer immediately got her head down. Summer, you can't put your head down on a girl like Jela. Them bitches come from the shoulders. Jela come from the shoulders and you windmill. Why is your head down? Why is your head down? Okay? And then, girl, that bob was bobbing. Girl, when I tell you that bob was bobbing, flying all over the place, it was a mess. It was a mess. Like, Summer's head was on the floor. Like, Summer literally knocked this whole head off her shoulders. I'm not playing. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm literally giving you, like, exactly what I seen. Like, knocking her head off her fucking shoulders. It was terrible. Okay, so like I said, they get in the boxing ring. They go head up. Jela clearly won that. It was no... She ate Summer up. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Summer was happy to be there. Summer was still twerking, dancing, like she didn't just get her head knocked off her shoulders. She was still having a good time. She still stood in the paint. She still, you know, so it was good. It was good. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. So then let's fast forward. Okay, let's fast forward to Natalie versus Biggie in the club. Okay, so you know, Stunna Girl's music is popular. The girls do like Stunna Girl. Stunna Girl was on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, right? So you're in a club at a hosting with the DJ. The DJ is going to play songs that are popular. The DJ is going to play the most requested songs because, of course, you know, you show up, you show out. He gonna want the fans in the club and the people in the club to have a good time, girl. And I'm just trying to figure out why Biggie made this entire thing about her. Oh, I felt like you're trying to piss me off. You're trying to piss me off. And I understand where Biggie was coming from a little bit, because Biggie was like, this hoe done literally mind you, Stunna Girl did do a lot to Natalie. I'm not gonna lie. But again, like Natalie said, it's business. It's business. So Biggie is more personal, and Biggie got her feelings more involved in the shit than she should. It's business at the end of the day. Like I said, I understand to a certain extent. Like, okay, this girl done talked about your husband. This girl done exposed you. Done expose you cheating on your husband. Done expose the network, the CEO, all that. Done talk down on the network. Done talk down on the show. Literally everything bad that Stunna Girl could have done to Natalie in the network, Stunna Girl did. Yeah, she did. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that part. But again, you guys, it's not like you guys are in an intimate setting where you guys are at the house. And it's like, you know, it's a little kickback between the baddies. It's a little, between the baddies. And it's just y'all. And then it's not like it's like that. You guys are at a club. It's not about you, Biggie. Calm down. Oh my gosh. Like, and then I would expect, okay, or like if it was something bigger, like Natalie actually, you know, casted Stunna Girl on the season or brought Stunna Girl on stage with the baddies to perform. Like something like that, I would understand a little bit more. But ho, you're doing all of this over a fucking song? Girl, girl, please. I cannot believe she did all that over a fucking song. So child, Biggie gets on a mic, called Natalie all type of bitches, all type of fake in front of everybody. Stops the track and gets on the mic to disrespect Natalie. Girl, Natalie is basically like, girl, it's business, not personal. Biggie leaves the stage and then Natalie loses her shit, girl. She's like, just prepare. Tomorrow I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay, yo, big ass. That's what she said. I'm gonna get you, ho. That's what she said. But you know, we fast forward to the next day and Natalie ain't do shit. Child, so the next day, speaking of the next day, they are preparing to head out of the city. And Biggie and y'all know before they head out, they always get on a little sprinter and go to the newbie's house. Okay? So child, listen, Linda. Okay? So Biggie and Natalie have a conversation. I'm just like, girl, I'm bored. Next. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. Natalie, you just called... She got on the mic, she disrespected you in front of everybody over a song and you got on the mic in front of everybody, and you said that you were going, and you called out a fade and told her to be prepared, and here y'all bitches are talking and apologizing to each other. And then we fast forward to when y'all get to the house, and Natalie waits until she gets in front of the entire house to start checking Biggie. When y'all just had a conversation on the Sprinter. Why are we revisiting this when y'all just had a conversation on the Sprinter? Oh yeah, because Natalie gets a kick out of embarrassing Biggie. You could have been said what you had to say to her. And you want to wait until you get, because Natalie, the energy that Natalie had on the Sprinter is not the energy that she had. What? It's not the energy that she had in front of the new girls. Like, but it's like, I kind of understand why she did that, because it's like, I don't want the new girls to probably feel like they can disrespect me and get away with it. But it's like, girl, you just was not on that type of, okay. I can't, girl. So in the midst of this, Scotty calls out Natalie for being picky choosy, because she basically said, baby, if that was me, she would have like, yeah, we all knew what Scotty was hinting towards. And yes, Scotty, I agree. And I don't know why she being picky choosy with Biggie of all people. Child, please. So like I said, they get to the newbie's house. They get out. They gather together for, for a little house meeting. And then Natalie addresses Biggie again, even though her and Biggie literally just talked out their issues on the bus. Okay, Joe. Okay. And now she's like, yeah, you have now been DP'd, and no more jets. Like she used to tell Scotty, you're going to be on the bus. And then Automatic was like, and I'm going with you. Da-da-da-da-da. That was sweet, because I would have done the same thing for mine too. You think that you finna try to embarrass my friend? No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I'll be on that bus with her. Next. Biggie was like, girl, I started off on the bus. Next. I started off on a bus. It ain't nothing. So in the midst of this, Summer addresses Biggie and tells Biggie that no one was trying to piss you off, this, that, and the third. Natalie proceeds to tell Biggie, don't play with me. I can make this, like, basically, like, in so many words, like, I can make your life a living hell while we're here. Like, don't play with me. Like, we can play a dirty game. I'm just like, Natalie, please. Please. Like I said, Scotty calls out Natalie for picking and choosing. Jazz shows up late, and she and wondering why Summer is still there. Slim comes in, and again, here we are again, back at it again with trying so hard to embarrass Slim. It's like it be so out of nowhere. Like Slim just walks into a scene, doesn't say anything, walks into a scene with her looking dolled up, and here everybody go coming at her. Natalie trying to be funny. Oh, is this a dress code for Roelly? For working for Roelly? Da 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 da. And then Roelly stands up, takes off her jacket, and addresses Slim. Tells Slim that she's fired because she was in the club turning up. Slim is a grown ass woman, ho. You're not her mother, ho. Who are you to tell her that she's not allowed to turn up and have fun? That's what I'm saying. So y'all literally want her to be in. And again, like I said, Slim is just as pathetic for dealing with this shit. Like. These girls, like Roelly is literally telling you, she's literally telling you that she wants you to be her assistant, stay stuck up in a hotel room or wherever the hell they got you located, not turn up, not be part of the experience, and you still choose to stay for what? For what? But anyways, like I said, Roelly is just being lame as fuck. Like, just lame. She gets up, she sees what Slim got to win. It's clear that the girls are hating on Slim. Like, she came dolled up, so what? Like I said, Slim came into the scene, didn't bother nobody. Didn't say nothing to nobody. And here they go. Oh, you're fired. You were out last night turning up. I would have been like, and was. Next. And was. And Roelly was like, you're fired. And Slim was like, thank you. I wasn't your assistant anyway. Like, girl, she's grown. What are you talking about? Who you feeling like? Steady trying to embarrass her. It's annoying. But Slim is also annoying for dealing with it. It's, I don't know. Both parties irritate me. I'm not going to lie. I feel like both parties are not innocent and both parties irritate me. Okay? Slim and Roelly irritate me equally. I'm not going to lie, for different reasons. Okay, child. So soon after this, Automatic, Biggie, and Nunu address their issues on a bus because, as you guys know, Automatic and Biggie have now been demoted to the bus. Me personally, I just feel like Natalie said that to Automatic, like, oh yeah, and I was going to put you up there too. I was going to put you on a bus too. I was going to tell you you can't get on a jet too. I feel like she only did that. She only did that because Automatic not offered, but she said like, yeah, I'm going to be up there too. I'm going to be with you too. trying to be a real friend, and like Natalie was trying to embarrass Biggie so bad, and Automatic made it known, like, I'm gonna be up there with my friend too. And then here come Natalie. Yeah, I was gonna put you up there, girl, please. Anyways, so Nunu confronts Biggie about sneaking her, but I'm just like, Nunu, Automatic and Biggie were sneaking you left and right that day. But I kind of understand, because it's like, again, Automatic and Nunu came into the house having issues and having unfinished business from last season. Biggie literally just stole off and snuck Nunu for the simple fact that J.O. got her last season, and she said it, and I knew it when it first happened. I'm like, there's no way you have this much animosity towards Nunu, and you and Nunu never really even got into it. Y'all didn't even fight at the reunion. You had no reason. But ho, you was still mad and still bitter about what J.O. did to you, ho. You should have handled that. You should have handled that. But you wanted to take it out on Nunu when Nunu already had a fate lined up with somebody else, so y'all could jump and tag team her. Yeah. Anyways, so Biggie's like, I'm not going to apologize for sneaking you. I'm not going to apologize because that's what your friend did to me. Girl, what? What the fuck does that have to do with Nunu? What does that have to do with Nunu? You mad ass hoe. When J.O. slapped you down at the reunion and slapped you back into the audience and embarrassed you in front of everybody, embarrassed you in front of the whole world, what did you do? You ran to the audience and you was like, oh, I'm not gonna give any new girls clout. No clout off me. I'm not gonna give no new girls clout. That's what you said, babe. But now all of a sudden you got such a big issue with Nunu because of what J.O. did to you. Girl, please. Biggie, I can't. You should have got J.O. when J.O. did it. Not wait until Nunu came. Like, girl, please. Like, I just cannot. Like, oh, because I'm not gonna apologize for sneaking you because that's what your friend did to me. Girl, what? What does that have to do with Nunu? What are you talking about? If you still mad about that, why you ain't get it? You had every excuse in the world as to why you didn't want to defend yourself against J.O. You let this hoe slap you down and you didn't do anything about it. But now you got so much animosity with Nunu because of what J.O. did, when in reality you really should have just did the same thing to J.O. Why you ain't do that to J.O.? Ew, like, girl, please. You want to try to jump somebody who already got an issue with somebody else. Ew. Nunu should have got her, and that's why Biggie got turned every way but loose. What the hell? Anyways, so the girls are on the PJ, and Natalie says, oh, I knew Biggie for so long. Me and Biggie have known each other for so long. I could never put my hands on her. So why did you sit up there and on stage and call out a fade with Biggie if you, quote unquote, could never put your hands on her? Why are you saying stuff we don't? I feel like we're just too grown to be saying shit that we don't mean, ho. Because you didn't even have to say that, for real. You really didn't have to say that. You could have left it at, it's business. It's all business, never personal. You could have left it at that. But you went out of your way to literally call out a fade with her. And now you're on the PJ saying, oh, I could never put my hands on Biggie, which baffles me because over the dumbest reasons, you put your hands on Scotty and slap Scotty all up and down the show for the smallest shit ever. But you could never hit Biggie. But you could pound on and beat up and scratch up and do this and do that to Scotty, somebody who's supposed to be your best friend, somebody that you knew prior to the show. Girl, child, please. That's all I have for you guys today. I love you so much. Bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you.